Greetings, humanoids of the internets! My name is Bob. This is episode 127, right? 100, no, sorry, shit. 128 of Journey into Space! I thought for sure I was going to get that right this time. No, it's 128. Yeah, episode 128, okay. Well, part of our process of testing this beast is we have to make sure that it's able to re-enter and return safely to the airstrip. Let's go ahead and deflate this. It takes a minute. Sort of off camera, I've been playing around with a few other things. I built a rocket, which, except for the final tiny little stage under the capsule, is all solid rocket powered. I thought that was kind of fun. I may send that to the moon someday, just for grins. I've got a modified version of that that I will maybe send to the moon at some point. Let's see what. Well, right now it is nighttime. Right now it is nighttime. You may be wondering what I'm doing. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing. Yeah, this is a little space capsule I made that with some mod parts to launch on solid rockets. And this stage here is the only liquid fueled stage on it. It consists of one big, tall solid rocket. It's the first stage, a small solid rocket as the second stage, and this is the third stage. And I've got a version of this which I have modified for a moon attempt, an attempt at the moon. Let's see. I'm tempted to deorbit this. Whoops, somebody's trying to reach me. Okay, well, I was tempted to get sidetracked into doing other things, but we'll just stick with the program here. It's going to be a slightly precipitous re-entry. That's good. That gives us a good test, right? Yeah, it's going to be a slightly sharp re-entry. I kind of left it late. Come on. Come on, engines. I got a lot of junk and unresolved missions here. I need to start clearing some of that shit out. Little tests I did that, I never bothered to land. So I got a lot of astronauts just kind of hanging out in space, whiling away the time. Now, I'm going to be able to refuel this guy when in the regular mission. I'm going to be able to refuel him at the asteroid, but so getting back shouldn't be a problem. My brain is not working as well as it could be these days. I'm not sure. Maybe it's incipient senile dementia. Okay. This turned around. Oops, somebody's trying to reach me again. Okay, well, I forgot to stop recording. That was kind of foolish. I guess I'll have to cut that bit out, huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and retract any parts that might get blown off, like solar panels. This actually won't get blown off, but I'm going to retract it anyway. For the sake of role-playing, for the sake of RP. What's that? I got so much junk. That was a probe that I intended to send to Lathy, I think. That I got sidetracked from doing so. And still intend to send it to Lathy at some point. Yeah, while we're waiting, I'll look at all my missions that are just sort of hanging. Okay, we got the that's another space plane prototype. That's the Acetron, which is attached to an asteroid. I've not really resolved what I'm going to do with that. That's Hemhorrodia 1. Solid Space, that's the little one-man capsule that launches up on solid boosters. Launchpad bus. Let's see, what else? Oh, the Nutcracker 1 still hanging out in higher orbit. Steel Pusher 2 still hanging out in higher orbit. I got a whole bunch of guys over here. Where's the moon? The Mun. I got some guys over here too, I think. I got Bob Kerbin. I put Bob Kerbin on the moon and never got him back. I mean, I'm not that I couldn't do so, but just never got around to it. Poor Bob. Bob Kerbin, the butt of all the jokes over at the Kerbal Space Center. Yeah, we set up the moon. We never got him back. He's just hanging out there, drinking his own pee. Okay, well, this may take a while. Okay, we should be going through re-entry here any minute. Or re-entry effects. Obviously, we're already re-entering, but we have not yet had the re-entry effects. Hopefully, I will not lose control of the vehicle, because if I do, I'm not sure I have any RCS on this bitch. Well, yeah, I do. Surely I do. Don't I? Tell me I do. I can't see shit, so I really can't tell whether I do or not. Okay, getting some... You know, I think I put an RCS tank in here, but I don't think I put any RCS ports. Yeah. Yep, I got an RCS tank. Did I not put any RCS ports on it? I'm guessing I did not put any RCS ports on it. That'll have to be something that we will fix before we take passengers. Yes. Little details. There's always some little detail that needs to be addressed. Seriously, I put no RCS ports on this thing. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. You know, we're definitely not going to be docking too well with the asteroid if we don't have RCS ports. That's just a fact. It's just a fact, man. Look, we didn't have time to test everything. We didn't have time to quality assure everything. We just had to... Oh, I've got RCS ports. They're strangely placed. I'm not sure they're placed quite in the way that Emily Post would have preferred, because Emily Post was a significant and sincere critic of improper RCS placement. Okay, well, where's the other RCS ports? Perhaps I should fly the space plane and worry about the RCS later. I do have other RCS ports, don't I? Are they buried inside here? Okay. What ifs? Okay, speed is still high, so I probably shouldn't be doing any kind of maneuvers or anything. Those RCS ports are going to bug me. I've got on top and on the bottom. Where are my side RCS ports? No telling. Do not know. No comprende. Okay, well I'm still going 500 meters a second, so probably doing maneuvers to try to get lined up on the airstrip right now would not be that good of an idea. If I want to like maintain control of the spacecraft, probably be a possibly bad idea. Maybe searching for these fucking RCS ports. Drive the thing into a mountain at some point. Okay, well, perhaps I didn't put any side RCS ports. Let's turn on our RCS just for a second to see. You know, there's nothing happening there. Okay, we may have found something. I'm totally going to drive this thing into a mountain. Yeah, I got RCS ports there. Locals. Kind of a strange place to put them. I'm going to drive this sumbitch right into a mountain. Swear to God. Okay, so okay, well they're aligned in a correct manner, so fuck it. Alright, let's turn our RCS off. Okay, 300 meters a second. Should I risk doing maneuvers? Because I'm about to overshoot the platform here if I don't do maneuvers. Oh, this may take a minute. Cockpit view here is pretty cool. Yep. Okay, again, this may take a minute. Okay, we're coming in pretty close. We're lined up on the runway. Still going fairly fast, 230 meters a second. I would hate to land at that speed. I mean, maybe it would work, but would rather not try. If I can help it. Okay, let's go ahead and pop the gear. Like I said, let's go ahead and pop the gear. Thank you. I was thinking about transferring fuel into the center thing, but then I figured it was going to make it unbalanced while I'm doing that, so probably shouldn't. Okay, well I'm not going that fast. It's still stuck on orbit for some reason. Actually going a little slow. Perhaps should kick up the volume here. Always like to land as close to the edge of the runway as possible, but sometimes that it comes back to bite me if I actually don't make it to the edge of the runway. I think we're good though. Looks like there's the little launch things still in the way, so make sure not to collide with those, because that would be extremely unfortunate. We really should clean that shit up, you know? Okay, hit the brakes. Okay. Well, that was a successful test, despite my momentary confusion as to where the RCS ports were located. But we do have them. Everything is entirely okay. Everything is coppacetic. So next you just have to bring up some living, breathing passengers. At least living and breathing for the time being. Also, we have to time our launch for a time when it's going to be optimal for the for doing a burn in the correct inclination. Because if we do a burn just equatorial, we're going to be using up a lot of fuel to do the inclination change. So maybe work on that. Okay, we got a full complement in the inflatable passenger section, including bursted Kerbin. I hope that's not a prophecy there. Bursted. We don't want to see bursted get bursted. I got a whole bunch of astronauts already out on missions. I need to bring some of those bastards back in. Okay. And you may notice I have prearranged an inclination here because I noticed that it was awful hard to get it turned over in time to have it run out of have it not run out of air. In other words, normally what I would do is I climb up to about 20,000, I level off, and just go almost level for a long time to build up speed. And the last time I did this, or last two times I did this, that wasn't happening because I just had too much vertical momentum. It just went straight through the desired area, so I'm going to start off with a slight inclination. That may be a mistake. We will find out. Also, we have to figure out where the asteroid is so that we can suitably launch ourselves in a good direction to get there. Okay, we're right here. We need to That's the asteroid. I could go ahead and launch here and just make up that that difference. Not as severe an inclination change as it could be, or I could wait till this thing kind of capitates along towards the Space Center. Let me. That's weird looking. Let me go ahead and get it a little bit better lined up. Okay, as you can see, here's the Hemhorrodia, and here's the Kerbal Space Center. Now it looks like I've still got a bit of a gap there, but the movement is heading this way, so it should close some of that gap by the time I get up there. So that's my operating theory anyway. We'll go with it. Okay, now once we get launched, assuming we don't flop onto the tarmac and all die, we're going to need to turn towards a sort of a southeasterly direction. Okay, throttle to maximum. Light the jet engines. We're going to want the thrust to spool up all the way to where it's like not going up anymore. Because here we have it tilted over, and that's just an accident looking for a place to happen if we don't get the engine spooled up right. All right, we'll call it. It's kind of freaky. What are you doing? I didn't ask you to do that. Come on, stop being wonky. Stop being wonky. Okay, well perhaps we should get a little further along before we start changing our direction. It's bad things are about to happen there. We don't really need that. Okay, I put some nose engines, those little nose engines on the front of the spacecraft to help prop the nose up if I need to. Some atmospheric heating. Standing by to shut down the jets and fire up the other engines. far so good. Okay. About to lose something here. Still here. Okay, we got lost one engine. We're still good with it. Turn off the SAS. Turn on the nose engines. We're going all kinds of crazy here. Take a look at the map right quick. Okay. I'll bring it up here. Come on. I need to go back a little north or a little east. Okay, it's a little more controllable now. There's just a period of time in which there was a bit of a problem. See, there's the Hemhorrodia right there. We're a little bit off. I need to go more east. There'll still be an inclination burn, just won't be as bad as it could be. Okay, and because we've got a very long profile here, we're going to go ahead and let it go up to about 75 clicks. Maybe 78 clicks. Like so. Okay. Yeah, how are we doing for fuel here? It's basically gone. In fact, it is gone. In fact, it is gone. So we're just on the nukes now. Let's see if I can maneuver. Okay. All right, we'll see if we can get it into orbit.